Africans are under intense financial pressure, and experts are saying we should expect to be squeezed even further by rising prices. High inflation and interest rates are likely to weigh on consumers, with notable increases already in the prices of basic food items, petrol as well as electricity. So just how do we need to survive? Well, eNCA's reporters are out and about looking into the cost of living. Ronald Masina joins us now from Cape Town. Ronald, good morning. What are ordinary citizens saying about the soaring prices?
Fundo, good morning. We are in Bonteheuwel. During the last hour, we were in conversation with a business owner, Mr. Razak Badruddin. He's been telling us, Tumelo, that the price hike will not only affect motorists, but also his business. He is here to tell us more. Mr. Badruddin, thank you so much for your time. Why do you feel that this will affect you?
It will affect me in a way that all the prices are going up. We cannot increase the prices for the people in this area. Most of them are unemployed, and there's a sub-economic area. I've been here for 35 years, so I know what the people are going through. Here's a simple hall here. I cannot even put up a price because the prices are being changed because of the fuel prices going up. And we just have to accommodate these people, otherwise we'll be out of business also.
Have you reached that point, though, where you are thinking of shutting shop?
I thought about it, but I thought, no, man, let us just keep on.Maybe it will get better. And I have hope, and maybe things will get better, but I'm not going to give up. I will still try to survive with those people struggling here.
All right, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it. I am joined now by Angus McKenzie. He's a member of the DA and also a ward councillor here in Bonteheuwel. Angus, thank you so much for your time. I mean, you alluded to a point earlier on that at the beginning of President Cyril Ramaphosa's term in office, the price of petrol, for example, was around 13 Rand. What is the current situation? Why do you think things have gotten so worse?
So currently we're sitting on we will be sitting on 25 Rand a litre. Everything that this president has done has been to the detriment of the people of this country, and more so the poor people of this country. What we have seen is community business people like this that are really going over and above what's expected of them to make sure that communities are eating. And one can only imagine just how difficult things are. I think the first thing that's most important in the fuel price increase is that we should have deregulated the price of petrol already. The levels of control that this government wants on people, for services for people, is completely unacceptable. The level of corruption that has caused that pricing of fuel has increased in the way it has been detrimental to people within the city, within this country, and I don't think we can go on like this. I mean, at 25 Rand a litre, I tell you honestly, I shudder to think what's going to start happening in the next few weeks.
All right, we know that a lot of residents here in Bonteheuwel use the train a lot to commute to and from Cape Town, but since the rail system has really been destroyed, has this made things worse?
So people in Bonteheuwel that are commuting for work are spending 2/3 of their disposable income on transport. With increased prices of food, with increased cost of getting to work, what is the point for some of these people to even go to work? The rail system now does work, and it stops at Langa for some odd reason, when the very next station is Bonteheuwel. And so there's been really no effort from the Department of Transport or the Minister of Transport to get the train to come into Bonteheuwel. Because if trains are running in Bonteheuwel, it's going to make things a whole lot easier for residents of Bonteheuwel to get to work in a more cost-effective manner, and they'll be able to handle the increase of food prices because they'll have more disposable income. So it would appear that there's this concerted effort to make the poor not even poorer, but to almost get rid of poor people in this government's eyes, and it's a huge concern and a problem.
In your view, can the central line be restored?
Absolutely it can. There's enough people, there's enough commuters that can make the line a highly profitable line. Like the Cape Town-Joburg air route is one of the most profitable routes in the world. The Central line is one of the most profitable routes for PRASA and for Metro Rail. There's just no willingness to get this done. We were working through some plans with PRASA and to get the line up and running. They want to replace overhead cables before they build the wall. So it's a waste of money. There's no plan from PRASA. They've got no foresight to want to get it right. And evidently what's going to happen is people people from Bonteheuwel all the way down to Captain's Club are just evidently going to suffer more and more if the train doesn't run for them.
All right, Angus, thank you so much for your time. That was Angus Mackenzie, member of the DA and also the ward councillor here in Bonteheuwel. We'll be continuing our conversation, also visiting a number of fueling stations, not only here in this area, but in other areas in Cape Town, and we'll also be speaking to a transport union.
All right, we await those interviews. That's our reporter Ronald Masinda out in Bonteheuwel for us.